Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22. This is East Vineland, guys. I've ruined my hay pile here. It's all messed up. But we need to get our cows some hay. I did want to go over a few things. So we are in April. I think the last time we talked, we were in March. And we were going to cut the grass and get it in the bunkers. We did get it in the bunkers. Took quite some time. This has got 63%. There is approximately 1,000,000 liters of grass in there. And we went ahead and extended, almost looks like a rainbow, extended our BGA facility over here into this grass area, and I made a new road that goes from our barn out to that little road that goes all the way across. You can see it goes all the way to the other street. And I figured we would do that because the BGA needed expanded so that the fermenting process could go a little bit quicker. It just was not catching up with all the material that we have in here, but now it is, which is great, which means we will make more money because of the amount of methane that ends up going over to our generator, which provides us with power. So we're making pretty good money on the BGA front. I mean, if you look at the you can see our biogas income is about $80,000, but that's before I expanded it, so it should probably go up. It might go up. I don't know. I don't know if we're running out of methane. If we are running out of methane, we can turn this off so it's not burning the excess, but I don't believe, because it's, if you look in here, it says fermenter out of space. So if we go in here and look, the fermenter, see it's producing too much methane now, and it's just not getting it to the power plant. So we either need to buy another one of these, or we need to buy more of those. My guess is, or my plan is, to buy another one of these, and I will show you here in a second that we have more money than what we ever thought that we had. I had no idea how much money we actually had sitting on our farm as far as products, but I'm going to show it to you here in a second. We did go ahead and purchase a Meridian liquid tank. This is holding our milk. There is 180,000 liters of milk in this silo. There is 200,000 liters of milk in that silo. That's how much milk they have produced in almost 8 months, I believe. And they just had babies. So if we go in here and look at the cows had babies. It's 0 month old. These are 30-month old. And so now we have 160. So we just doubled the amount of cows we have. We can't keep up with the slurry production. We got all kinds of issues. But the grass is growing again, which is good. It's at stage 2 of 3, which is good because it means one more day will be stage 3 of 3. I'm going to go ahead and fertilize it. I don't know if we actually need to. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, though, just to see if this is going to help. Doesn't look like it's spraying. Usually grass doesn't need very much. Is it? Actually, it's not spreading at all. So usually it doesn't need it. But we'll see if we get into this red area, if it turns it to green. It's turning it to more of an orange color, which is good. So there are going to be areas that's going to need it. I don't know if this is going to help right away because we're already on the second growth stage of the grass. But what I'm planning on doing, because we got so much silage, or so much grass, and I'm going to show you here in a second how much we actually got. I am going to start taking all the milk product over and selling it. And then we have quite a bit of material that I totally forgot about. We have, if you remember, all the wheat that we cut, we still have all the wheat. I was going to turn that into seed, which I probably still will. We have all that to sell. And then we also have a ton of soybeans that we never sold that we can sell. And I believe we have some other product. But let me just get this little section here done real quick. And I'm going to take you over to the BGA. And I want to show you what we got going on. Not our BGA, the main site of East Vineland's BGA. Because we had more grass than what we could handle here. And so I am using the BGA's concrete bunker over there, which we are allowed to do. It's open to the public, so we can use that. So let me get this fertilized real quick, and then we'll take you over there and I'll show you what's going on. All right, so we got the all the fertilizing done. This is the tractor that we rented to work on the silage. Now I went ahead and sent back the front blade, which was actually a leveler, but this is the class 4500 with the double dualies, and we also have a 3 kilogram or 3,000 kilogram. Well, you can see what the mass is there. That's 3,200 kilograms, and the total weight of the entire tractor is 24,000 kilograms. And then we have this weight on the back, this roller that actually compresses it even more. But this silage bin here, which is actually at 63%, just like ours, there is 1.5 million liters in here. So all in all, we had close to 2.5 million liters of silage, which is unreal. That's more than what I thought we would get. Way more than what we thought we'd get. So I don't think that we need any more silage. I'm probably going to use this silage bin here. Oh, we're stuck for another 15 minutes. I came through the gate over there with the little man gate. But I'm probably going to use the little silage bin that we have for the BGA. Our factory, and then we'll probably use this one here for the feed. So we'll probably transport this all over to our silo and keep it stored there. But yeah, that's the tractor that I want to get. I love that thing, man. It's an amazing tractor. I'm glad we were able to use that. And it was perfect weight wise. It compacted the grass super fast. So what I wanted to show you guys, though, is I met with our accountant, and he provided us with a really cool app that we can use that basically shows us everything that we have, what its value is right now, and what its value would be if we sold it on the market any given period of the year using historical costs. And I'll show that to you right now. Just wanted to see if there's anything that we needed to do. But here's what I'm talking about. So, and this is going to blow your mind. It blew my mind. Look at our score, though. 11%. 11%. We're starting to lose a little bit of the data here. Once it starts going black, that means we need to redo the soil. So we'll probably do that. But this is the app. It's called Time Saving Stock Check. And basically what this does is it shows you everything that we have, not everything in the game, but everything that we have currently, and how much of it we have, what the price is currently, and what the maximum value would be if we sold it on the market looking forward, okay? And this tells you what month, all right? If it's green, that means it sells like right now. That means that it's selling at a good price right now. If it's this bright green, like right here, that means it's getting close to a good selling price. So, but what I want you to look at, though, is look at these values that we have. 120, 130, 400, 40, 224, 741 for the pig food. We have almost 300,000 liters of pig food that we haven't used. We have $600,000 in that, $370,000 in this, and we just have a crap ton of money that I didn't know that we had. That's way more money than I thought. This right here is what I want to go ahead and sell, is the milk. I know it says wait till October, but I'd like to sell this now and get this money. The other thing that we could sell would probably be this right here, the wheat. I don't, or we might do half and half, but I do want to sell the milk. And if we go in here and click on the milk, we can actually, it actually shows us the selling station. So that's over there at the lumber yards. That's where we need to sell this. If we waited, we could get another $30,000 out of it, but I'm not worried about that. What I'm looking at doing, though, is I want to go ahead and possibly, you know, we have all this property here. Possibly going ahead and buying this property here. And then what I'd like to do is kind of chop this section off, this, and some of this, and just make this one gigantic field like this. And then this would be one gigantic field of its own. The reason I want to do that is because this is a really low section of the property, and the machines are having a difficult time getting to the bottom and getting back up. So it'd be kind of nice just to section these off, and I might go ahead and put a house here and rent this and put build the grade up a little bit. Might be able to do a walkout basement house here, but definitely a house here. And then I want to focus in on this property over here. So this is the area we talked about last episode that would be interested in putting another field, and maybe this would be the full-time grass field that goes all the way to the trees and then all the way down the street and then all the way down that way. Now there used to be some buildings here. It looks like the previous owner kind of tore those buildings down, so we could maybe use this pad that's already set. It's pretty level. We could put a little garage here for all the lawn equipment, and then this would just all be grass. We'd do grass all year round. We would probably since our BGA is so close, we might put another bunker here and use that for the silage if we wanted to, or just store the grass there, and then keep our 2 fields, once we get that field back there bought, keep our 2 fields as pretty much, I would say, corn and soybean, I think would be the best 2 crops to do. So let's go ahead and get the milk sold. I'll get that sold, and then I'm thinking about just going ahead and selling all the pig food. So we're going to have a lot of money here in just this minute. Don't be surprised. But once that's gone, that's gone. You know what I'm saying? So we won't be getting a bunch of money like that for probably a couple more years. But that'll get us set for what we ultimately want to do, and that's to get more cows, which I think I'm just going to let these guys breed by themselves. I want to see how quickly the ones that are 30 months old now produce. I don't know if they'll take another 24 months to produce, or they just continuously produce. We'll have to see. So let me get that stuff sold, and I'll bring it back. All right, so we got most of the milk sold. We got most of the pig food sold, and we got most of the compost sold. I just spent $50,000 on mineral feed. We're about to spend another $50,000 on mineral feed. I went ahead and purchased another generator. It's sitting right there in my windshield. So we have 2 generators now that are producing approximately, or they're at least handling approximately 1,000 kilograms. Let's see how that's actually showing up. So it's up here at the top. 1,000 kilograms per hour, and our fermenter is producing, I want to see if it's actually going up or if it's going, so it's actually going up. So this still can't handle the amount of stuff that we're producing. So which means we could put more generators if we needed, because we're actually burning our excess methane, so that might be, but the more generators we have, the more, what am I stuck on? Oh, I'm hitting the fan. The more generators that we have, the more money we make. So I'm looking long term at making more money off these generators than I would be off of Samuel's endeavors. And I wouldn't mind if Samuel just bought me out of his business, which I'd be fine with. And then we could just focus on our farm that we have now, which has always been my focus. But I feel like we are getting back to where we were before we got completely wiped out in Middleburg. So yeah, so I want to take a look at where we at as far as feed on the cattle. So we are so we got this, so I need to get double this, so I need to get about 100,000 moisture food, which we can do. And then if you look here, the productivity is actually going back up. So they are, I think, well, it doesn't show that their reproduction rate is going up though. So we'll have to see how that reproduction rate, if they don't reproduce very fast, then we might look at going straight over to pigs. So I might buy some property for some pig and then get some pigs going on. And let's see, we want the sugar, or the cut sugar beet. There we go. We have 93,000, so that's perfect. And they go through this stuff so quickly. So we'll get all this in there. I need to get some hay in there, and then the rest of this money that we have, I know we talked about buying property, but I'm tempted just to get another generator installed on the property, and then and then see how we do. See if we can get this in here. Oh man, I don't know what I'm hitting. I honestly don't. Here we go. I need to open these shutters because it is springtime. So let's jump out the tractor. Let's see. The controls are on this end of the barn. So let's go down here. Let's hop the fence. We'll go over here. We'll turn the fans on because it's kind of warm today. Fans are on, and then let's open the curtains. There we go. Get some fresh air in here. Jump over the fence. All right, there we go. So let's take a look at that. We have, let's go ahead and get one more load in there. And then I'll take care of the rest. And then, I guess, I mean, we have 700,000. That property to the north of us is 500. That would just give us the whole entire property, wouldn't it? And I don't think he's got anything planted down here. Let's see, does this guy got anything planted? He's growing corn, actually. Nice. Okay. He's growing corn. I don't think I can get those rocks out of there. I think it's too late to grab the rock. Okay, well, he's growing corn. That's good to know. We might go ahead and buy that. That way we don't have to wait on the corn. What month is it? It's April. Let's look at this. So we could plant corn or sugar beets. I mean, or soybeans right now. We could plant corn. I think I'm going to cut the grass tomorrow, and then on this day we'll go ahead and plant the corn and the soybeans and then get those in. I think that'd be the best bet. And then his corn will be ready as well. Actually, his corn will be ready ahead of time. But we could get that harvested, and then by then our silage here will be ready, and we'll get that in the BGA as well. All right, let's get the rest of that in there. All right, I checked with the tractor supply place. They do have a larger sugar beet cutter available if we were interested, since we're going to be going through a lot more than what this can. I mean, this one holds 29,000, which was great when we only had 80 cows. All right, that's good. And then the only thing we need now is we need about 3 or 4 bales of hay, and then we need about like a really large load of silage, which I think we can just go ahead. Let's go park this over here. I think I have enough silage in there. Park this right here. Let's grab this. All right, let's see. I believe we have silage in here. Yep, good. All right, so that's like, I think this holds 49,000, so this will take like 2 loads of this, and that'll take care of the cows. Okay, let's go ahead and buy that property behind us. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy it now. I'm trying to think, do we want to buy it now or just wait till it's ready to harvest and then buy it? By then we'd have more money. It really wouldn't matter though, I guess, if we bought it now or then, since it's already planted. What do these properties across the street cost in total if we wanted to buy all of this property? So we got this 180. That's 500. This is 500. This is 500 because it used to have barns on it. It doesn't have barns on it anymore. Man, that'd be a lot of money. I'm gonna run and just go ahead and buy this one here. It's right beside us, only because I'm looking maybe possibly doing pigs, and that would be the place to put the pigs, around the other side of the barn. Pigs eat similar food, but not exactly the same amount of food. Maybe I'm just not getting in here straight enough. Yeah, see, we're hitting something. What are we hitting? Is it getting stuck right there? Do we need to like add some more dirt right there? Because I'm not hitting anything. It's weird. There, we got in. Alright, this should hold the cows over for a couple months, I would say. Hopefully. They're still producing quite a bit of liquid slurry. I think I'm going to up the amount of hay so we can cut down on the slurry part. I think the more hay we have in there, the more manure they produce, if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, you guys can tell me. Alright, while he's doing that, he's spreading straw inside there. We're going to go ahead and grab the bale fork down here and see if we can grab a couple bales of hay here. There we go. Let's fold those out, and then let's see if we can grab these back here. All right, there we go. We'll take these and drop those in there. And so our cows will be happy. And then I am going to probably meet with the accountant and see what other monies would be best to get rid of right now, and look at our long-term goals Let's see, can we just drop these right there? Why are you not dropping them? There we go. This should go in there. See, that was 32,000. Let's go ahead and put another 32,000 in there, I think. Be good. We'll grab them from right here. Actually, let's see. Can we get these 2 bales here on the end? Be great. Yep, there we go. Cool. Now, I know this thing can pick up 3 bales, but this works well with just picking up the 2. Now, we could just get a regular pitchfork. I'm still looking for one in the shop that has maybe 3 forks on it, 3 spikes. And that way we can pick up 3 bales. But this shop here in Vineland is a little limited on what they can get. All right, let's set this on the ground. There we go. Those in there. And there's a good. So we should be pretty good on food. If you can see, we have 380,000 liters. But you can see right there, I mean, it's almost exactly what we want it to be. This is a little low. We could probably go up on these numbers here. Basically, this is double that. That's double that. So, and that's a third. So those numbers are good. That number's a little low. So, but we're doing good. It's producing milk. We need to put more straw in, and productivity is going back up. So once productivity goes up to, I think, to 100, they'll probably start reproducing again. Not quite sure, but we'll see. So yeah, guys, I think that's all we're going to do today. Like I said, I'm going to meet with the accountant and see what other items we want to get sold, and then see if there's any land that we want to go ahead and just get. The land across the street doesn't look like it has anything on it, actually, when we were over there. So I don't think there would be any positives on those properties over there. I think they're just all grass. But the cornfield behind us would probably be a good bet to get. And I think by the time we come back the next time, the silage will be ready. I need to get that silage in that little bunker because we're running out. The fermenter needs the 3 products, and we're getting low on the silage part. Actually, we have 0 silage. How much silage do we actually have in here? What I'd like to do is go ahead and get like 2 of these, one for the manure pile and one for the silage, because I can't keep them apart. I don't know what's in here. So the only way I can figure out what's in here is if we actually walk in here and it says that this is empty. Okay, so we're actually going through this stuff faster than we thought. All right, so it is going through it. All right, cool. So we need to do that. So I want to fence this off, so we might go ahead and get another one of these, put it right here. Or we can put another one on this side. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, smack the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.